Would you like to talk about hair loss and psychology? I had a feeling you would. Good thing for us, we've got a comment that we recently received on a video I made called Hair Loss Cure, Lost Cause, Move On With Your Life. Now, someone who goes by the screen name of KXA had this to say, quote, "You seem to be basing all this on need. You are 100% correct. I don't need a full head of hair. And in fact, I've never needed a full head of hair. I want a full head of glorious hair. What I do need to know is that I've tried to have what I want. I need to know that I just didn't let something I wanted slip past me because I was too stupid to see what it was or too lazy to keep on it. If that becomes the case, then I won't be a bald man who society can't take seriously. I'll be a bald man who can't take himself seriously." Oh, yes, there we go. Listen, KXA, I don't know if you've been watching my videos long, but thank you for that. I think that's something we all needed to be exposed to. I like that last line where he says that he'll be a bald man who can't take himself seriously. Forget if society takes him seriously. Forget if employers really do favor certain men who have a full head of hair. Forget the fact that most of our American presidents have, at best or at worst, had a Norwood 2. More like a Norwood 1, right? So we could say, well, society is unfair to men who are losing their hair. But I could also say that I know just as many men who got exactly what they wanted and they didn't have hair, which only implies it's an overcomable thing. Is that a word, overcomable? I'm the one with an English degree, and I don't know for sure that overcomable is a proper adjective. But that's always been one of my things. Show me a man who is held back by his hair loss, and I will show you a man out there easily who is much balder and got much further in life. Truth just dropped on your face. So yes, KXA, he's exactly right. I mean, and it's interesting too. I think it's important to remember, we're talking about things that we want. He would like glorious hair, so would you. But he doesn't need it, and he knows that. See, this is a guy who's had a character arc. Character arc is important. Remember, why was Batman vs. Superman not a great movie? One of the reasons is there wasn't any character arc. From the very beginning, Superman was a boring, nice alien. And Batman was this brooding billionaire who had a chip on his shoulder. And they never really changed. They ended up, I guess getting along better, but ultimately they were the same characters. But see, this guy right here, KXA, he's a guy who's had a character arc. He's realized this. He's realized that having good hair isn't something you need, it's something you want. But when you base your life around something you want instead of something you need, you end up with a wasted life because you've put all of your investments in this thing that was never necessary to begin with if you were able to overcome that fact and knowing that it's about what you need and not what you want. Remember, and let me say this again, show me a man who's been held back by his hair loss. Show me a guy who didn't get the promotion or raise or girl or office of presidency because he didn't have hair. Show me that guy. And I'll easily find you an example of someone who did get that, and if not even more, who had even less hair. Want versus need.